Honourable Member for Disnethi, Missinippi, Churchill River. Order.
The Ontario Superior Court found Canada liable for failing to protect survivors of the 60s Scoop. When the NDP stood in this House and asked the Minister to uphold the judgment, she said, quote, "We will not be appealing." And the Liberals would resolve this, quote, as quickly as possible. 4 months later, and government lawyers are stopping the case from moving into the next phase. So why, despite all their talking points, are Liberals still fighting Indigenous people in court?
And the Minister of Indigenous and Northern Affairs
is taking action on the outstanding childhood claim, and I have a mandate to negotiate with all 60 Scoop plaintiffs. As the courts have clearly laid out, no two experiences are the same, no two voices are identical. We believe that each individual deserves the justice they're entitled to. This goes beyond what the courts can prescribe, with revitalizing and restoring language and culture through community programs. Resolving these cases is an important step in our journey of reconciliation with Indigenous peoples.
The Honourable Member for.
Indigenous children were taken from their parents and placed within non-Indigenous families. They were denied their rights and stripped of their identity. When the court ruled in their favour, the Minister of Indigenous Affairs said she would never appeal, and many felt redeemed, Mr. Speaker. Now the Minister of Justice continues to deny those survivors justice by appealing this decision, while she would withdraw her appeal and repair the serious breach of human rights against these survivors. There cannot be no reconciliation in this country, Mr. Speaker, in the absence of justice.
Honourable Minister of Indigenous and Northern Affairs.
Monsieur le Président.
Mr. Speaker, I am not interested in going back to court on this file. Instead, we have the mandate to negotiate, and that is what we want to do. Let's be clear. The government is resolved to work with First Nations to resolve this issue. That is why we have already launched negotiations with a view to concluding a settlement at the national level for the 60s Scoop. The negotiations will make it possible for all parties to work together with a view to providing a solution to this situation.
White Rock.